So I was checking the status of my clan, Guyanese United, Wednesday's war. And to my surprise, I see that my Rush Town Hall 11 fended off 3 attacks so far. And that's when inspiration struck. I felt the need to share, so here it is. So if we go into our war log here, we look at the enemy team. You can see my handle is Tempura Sushi. We can see their number 2 had a 45% against my base. Their number 3 had a 74%. And their number 4 had like a 71%. If we look at the first attack, go war events. The first one to attack was their number 2, and he scored a 45%. Gonna pull that up now. So he brought a decent amount of troops. He managed to score he brought a decent amount of maxed out troops with 18 maxed out bowlers. He first began by dropping his golems, followed by his wall breakers to open out the outer wall. His mages come down next to clear up the clutter and create a funnel, while the golems provide cover. After this, he dropped his heroes but kept his bowlers in reserve. So as you can see, the Inferners has started to basically shred his troops as they get near. And because the Inferners are pushed back a little bit, most of the troops don't actually target it. They target the structures around it. You see here that he dropped a jump spell on the left Inferno Tower, and two of his bowlers actually managed to jump into the intersection, but they were quickly being shredded by the expo there. And most of the troops from the start were being funneled left and right because of the clear path to all the structures on the left and right side. You can see here he's got just a few troops left, but the Eagle artillery there is just basically picking them off. And this, I'm just going to speed this up because this is pretty much over. And even though he dropped one archer in the middle of nowhere, because the Eagle artillery had activated, it was pretty much, game over. The Eagle artillery just kept picking them off. So we're going to look at the next attack here. Oops. Going to look at the next attack. So I'll go war event and then down to the next one was done by their number 4, which is Ree. I'm going to hit play on that. So I think Ree started off with a Queen's Walk. Yeah, so the Queen's on the left hand side there. It's got a lot of healers keeping the Queen up as they clear on the left hand side, or sorry, the right hand side of the map. So they just popped their active on the Queen, and they just dropped 2 golems followed by their wall breakers, and then he's starting to drop some of his DPS troops, the mages, and then his bowlers. They're all making their way into the inner circle, but they're getting shredded by the Inferno Towers. And as you can see here again, they're not going for the Eagle artillery, they're splitting left and right. Yeah, so they're basically going from one defense structure to the next on the left and the right. The right hand side there's met my clan castle troops, and again the Eagle artillery, he just dropped the free spell on the Eagle artillery, but the Eagle artillery is basically doing its thing, it's shredding their troops, and eventually this is going to be over. So I'm just going to speed it up here. Key thing to remember here is no matter how much of my base he destroys, if he does not destroy the town hall, you only get 1 star. And that's what this base design is trying to do, is saying, you can take out everything else, but as long as you keep that town hall safe, you'll only get 1 star. Moving on to the next one here. So there's this one. So this is their number 3 attacked me. And he switched it up a little bit. He brought like 3 golems, 20 wizards, and 4 witches. And I think with him, he's trying to basically clear up some of the outer buildings with archers. As you can see on the top side there, he's found some safe areas where you can drop some archers to clear up some of the outer buildings. And I think he's gonna start his attack on the right hand side here. Yeah, so he brought some earthquake spells as well to try to open up the inner wall. And he's done that on the right inferno there, where he opened up the inner wall. He dropped his 2 golems, followed by some wizards and all his heroes. And he starts dropping his troops there. I think the wall breakers, you can see they're opened up bottom right side. And rage spell is down to try to clear. My troops came out to meet his wizards. And the same thing is happening here. The troops are being funneled basically along the path left and right. And the Eagle artillery is sitting there uncontested, except for that wizard. You'll see in a second. The wizard, once the Inferno is done with these guys, he'll then target that wizard. So the Inferno is actually in range of anything that can really reach the Eagle artillery. So it keeps that Eagle artillery safe. One of their witches here is going to wander back towards the Eagle artillery, and you'll see that both the Inferno and that X-bow on the bottom left here is going to basically shred them. I'm just going to speed this up here because it's pretty much over. The Eagle artillery is just going to basically rain down death on these guys. Yeah, so I mean, I think the key to fending off these attacks was the damage of the Eagle artillery. So the moral of the story is protect your Eagle artillery and townhouse base with a dead zone. I don't know if it was fluke, but I will post more videos in the future for this design. Thanks for watching.